inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Better? Can you hear me? Lip Lock, hey Cat Angel, Sharon Tuck, Mama Styles, Squids, Mr. Positive, hey Chatty Jen. Or wait, no, that's not Chatty Jen. Sin. There I am. Okay, so there was a mishap. I was killing a spider. And I was like, oh my god. Hey Punxie, Krista. Let's go back here. Kimkins, Oreo, Sharon Tuck, Lip Lock, Kim Maple. Hey everyone. Hey Rosie. Excuse me. Are you coming in here, Matthias? Yeah, it was spiders and me. We do not get along. Hi. Want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi, Gigi. Oreo. Oh, don't you look impressed? What your problem is? Okay, go beside me. Ow. Yeah, hiccups do suck. Okay. Oh, hey, Sonia. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's not good. My threads on my shirts are coming apart. Okay, there we go. He is so cute. He looks like a badass with his half a ear, doesn't he? Hey, come here. Come here. So, as I was saying last night, you guys, here, give me a minute. I missed a lot in 8 days. 8 days of missing YouTube is like a lifetime. It is wild because I came back home. I actually learned of a lot of the shit the day before getting home. You guys, it's like every time I leave the platform for a little bit, all hell breaks loose. Krista, I gotta eat me some Dival. It's like Pepto-Bismol. I've had an upset tummy. Hi, Prairie. Hi, Bonita. Okay, hey, Cher, did you talk about breaking the news to your dad in person or on the phone on your other channel? Breaking the news to my dad. I didn't tell him until we were already in Vernon. I told him, I think the night before, because we got in late on the Tuesday, and he was hoping we could still hang out, but it was like 8 o'clock at night there, which was 9 o'clock our time, and after all of the bike riding, we were freaking dead to the world. I did not have the energy to go and have that moment of seeing my dad for the first time in over 33 years at 9 o'clock at night after that bike ride. There was just no way. Hey, Chris. Tammy Ayo. Seylah Vie. Good to see you guys. I missed you guys a lot. I'm sorry I wasn't live more, but it was just so on the go and really shitty reception almost everywhere we went. So he was getting really bummed out. Oh, I was really hoping I'd see you guys tonight. I was like, Dad, calm down. And even like on the way, he was like, where are you guys at? And I had to tell him that we were just swinging by. We had an interview going on. We're only a couple hours from you, so we're going to drive that couple hours, but we don't have much time. We're just going to stay the night and then we're out of town again. And I only told him that much because if I didn't, we actually would have missed him because he was out helping his brother, my uncle Malcolm, cut trees for like 10 days. So actually, when we were originally going to go, remember we had to push it back a week, is because we found out he was going to work and chopping trees for several days with his brother. So he was really like afraid, oh, I'm going to miss you guys. You guys aren't, I'm not going to get to see you or whatever. So finally, then when we got there on the Tuesday night, I said, Dad, calm down. This entire trip was about you, for you, to come see you. You're not going to miss out on seeing me. You know, we've got some time and we're here. We got the room for tonight and 2 more nights after. So you're going to see me till Friday. And then everything was better. So I did let him know because he was kind of like afraid he was going to miss out because he only thought it was going to be for a couple hours passing through. So that's kind of how we told him. Broom Rider. Love that name. Finally caught alive. Hello, Cher and chat. Hello and welcome. My skin looks great. I'm glowing. Thank you. Hey, Darzella. Yeah, so I didn't really want to tell him like that, but as soon as he found out, oh, this trip, he was just so grateful. He couldn't stop thinking Mark. And he texted me after we left and said, what did he say? Something like it wasn't. He said, it wasn't that I came to see him. He was so happy because I wanted to. And so then, last night he said he was going back to the lake spot that he brought me and Mark to. And then he ended up getting drunk. So I hope I wasn't like triggering by stopping by, but I think, yeah, for sure it would be hard for him to watch us go. He did text me and say, it was a lot for him watching us leave the driveway. So you cried when you saw the reunification. I never got to hug my dad before he died. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't sure I'd get the opportunity ever. It was so weird because I've thought about it a lot since being a child on, like, would my dad even know who I was if we were walking like on the street or something? Would he know who I was? Would I know who he is? Always like, would I get to meet him or would he just, because there was one point where I told him if he continues getting into trouble, I want nothing, like I want nothing to do with that, right? And then there was a time where he was like, well, I have nothing to offer you in my life. Like, I have nothing to offer you, so that's that. And I was like, well, fuck. So I was pissed at him for a while after that. We didn't talk for like 7 years. And I was like, well, okay, fine. So, and then it's all in timing, that's for sure. Angel! Hey, True Crime Loving Blonde. I had an amazing time. I got sick on the way home, but I knew I was going to get sick one of those days. There's so much built up, like, emotions, adrenaline. I had a terrible migraine. It was almost instantly after getting out of the mountains. I was so sick. It had my eye throbbing. It made me nauseous and throwing up. Crimes have consequences. Did I mod you? Hello. Hi, Stephanie. Timing is everything. You were in tears from that video? Oh. Yeah, so what a crazy week from finding out my mom dies. And you guys, it's crazy because Mr. Cher was carrying in our phone. I am not even lying when I say it felt like a fuck you to my mom and my grandma in a way, sitting there with my dad. Like, felt great. Is that like terrible to say? But anyways, Mr. Cher was bringing the phones in, and he took my phone out of his pocket, and a picture of my mom was on the screen as he walked into my dad's house to meet my dad. I was like, oh shit. He was like, that something weird has happened. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, she is modded. Okay. Yeah, it was a wild week. I'm very, very lucky to have experienced it. Oh yeah? She did send me that video. That was awesome. I watched it when we went back to the hotel. I was able to watch it and actually see it. Because, yeah, our reception was only letting us see, like, we could see, like, a little sliver of the screen. It was pretty bad reception, but we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like, all of Vernon lost power for a few hours when we were there, and it sucked because it was disgustingly hot out. So the hotel didn't have generators or nothing, which is wild, right? So, okay, you guys, you can't make this shit up. I'm doing well, Stephanie. Stephanie! Hey, Gemini. Okay, you can't make this shit up, right? So the hotel loses its power for hours, and Mr. Cher, let me pull up that video. He posts a video on his channel, like a shorts, and I mean, I'm talking, it was fucking dark. It was creepy AF, and okay. Let me share screen. We'll play it just in case some of y'all didn't see it. This is how dark it was. It started in the light and didn't come back on until like right when it like was like dark out. So, and this is how scary it was. And people could have got hurt.
So this happened. The hotel we're staying at lost power. Even their emergency lights are off. This is spooky.
So freaky.
Wow. I hope that's my room. Ha! Yeah.
So.
See, yeah, the temperature's already gone up like 6 degrees in here, no AC.
Yeah.
Can't get a fan, can't do nothing.
I was downstairs where they have.
think.
Yeah, it was a rough night.
Love you guys.
Okay. So I don't know when he did that, where I was. Maybe I was in the bathroom. I don't know. I don't think I was in that room. However, there was. No, you know where I was? I was pissed. I was downstairs. I was sitting where they served the breakfast because that's where the coolest place of the whole area we were staying at. Now, right across the street is a Denny's, and when the power went out, the people who got their meals all got to eat for free, and the meals that they were in the middle of cooking had to all get thrown out because one of the girls who worked at the Denny's was also hanging in the breakfast area of the Quality Inn that we were at, right? And I'm getting pissed, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this isn't quite fair because we're paying for a room that we could not be in that room. They were, like, cooking us in there. It was not good because the AC wasn't on. We couldn't even charge our stuff. So I'm like, am I really going to be the only person, like, that complains about this? I don't feel like we should be paying for the whole night when we can't be in our room. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't even plug in our phones and go live. We could have went live that night from the hotel. Would have been perfect. In fact, we kind of left ads a little bit earlier thinking we would do a little live, have a little something like pizza or something, do a little live, catch up with people. So we left Dad at like 7:30, which was 8:30 our time. Think we'll have an hour with you guys and go to bed, get ready for the next day where we were Dad all day and hike to the lake and stuff, right? We couldn't do that because our batteries were already dead. Well, almost dead. And if we would have went live, it would have maybe 10 minutes we would have gotten. We couldn't charge our phones. So I was like getting annoyed. And there was another family in there who had a bunch of little kids and a baby. And they had just got there the night before because the air conditioner went out in a hotel they were staying at. And they got refunded and were switched to this hotel. And then the next day of them switching, we lost power up in that bitch. Now, I'm not quite sure, but I am pretty sure they should have had backup generators. I don't know, because we were there the hottest days and it was... I still try to make the best of it. But anyway, I did go as a counter. I was like, I realize that this is not your guys' fault that Vernon lost power. I said, but what are you guys going to do for people? Are you reimbursing for rooms? Are you giving credit for anything? Or are you going to give people a free night that they can use within a year? Like, what? Something's going to happen here. We spent money on this trip, and if we can't even go in our room for a couple hours, that makes me mad. So maybe I'm a Karen. I don't fucking know, but no fucking way. I've worked in hotels a lot, so I know what hotels are capable of doing, right? So, no, I shit you not, this made me pissed. The lady was like, well, it just happened. We lost power. I'm like, yeah, I know that. And I know this is not your fault. I'm not trying to be upset with you. It's you didn't cause the power outage, but, and she's like, okay, well, what's your room? What's your room number? So I can tell the owners. I'm like, yeah, okay. I shit you not. I go sit back at the table right there at the front desk, and she starts handing out bananas. She starts asking the guests, because there's other guests too that did not want to go back to the rooms. And I was like, okay, so we're all like chilling in the coolest part of the hotel. They locked the pool room. Some of the people couldn't even get into their rooms, but the key thing luckily worked for most rooms. But some people had to be let in their rooms because of the power outage. And anyway, it was a mess. But this bitch starts asking guests, would you like a banana? And she's holding out the bananas, and she goes, that's the good part about us serving breakfast. I won't go hungry. And I'm like, is this bitch fucking serious? No. Then another guest walks in like an hour after that, and she's got a bag of fucking bananas. And I told her, I'm like, what the fuck? So the one family who had to switch hotels because the air conditioner started walking in, and the guy goes, oh, it's dark in there. I said, yeah, there's no power. And so we all start talking, and I was like, but hey, they got bananas. Like, I'm sitting outside. I'm like, no problem, guys. They got bananas. It's no problem. We're all fine. We're not going to die of heat exhaustion. There's fucking potassium in the bananas. We're cool. Like, I was pissed. I couldn't believe it. She might as well throw those bananas in my face. That's how I felt. I'm like, seriously? Not like cold water. Are you going to let me finish that Minute Maid watermelon juice that's in the fridge that's not working? I'll take that. Not a fucking banana. No. I can't even, you guys. Got bananas, no apples. Yeah, an apple would have been better. It was juicier and probably cold. The bananas really pissed me off, though. I was like, what the fuck, this bitch, seriously? If you think a banana is gonna make you not have to give us a discount on the room tomorrow when the bosses are in, you're mistaken. I'm still gonna take that banana though, but no. I ain't never been pissed about anyone offering a fruit before in my life, but that made me angry. Fucking bananas. Fucking British Columbia for you. It's so good. What? You're complaining that you don't have power? You're complaining that you're gonna have heat stroke and can't have working? Not only that, so when the power did come back on later that evening, when we're sleeping, the AC went out. So it glitched, or the power outage fucked up the fuse or something. So the rest of the time at the hotel, we did not have air conditioner. And then Mark told them, he was like, our air conditioner has a glitch in it. He wasn't even bitching. He was just saying, just so you know, you might want to check out that air conditioner because it's hot here in Vernon and it stopped working after the power outage. Take a look at it. And he was like, well, no, we replaced the air conditioners last year. And Mark goes, it ain't working. You know, like, I don't know. You got a fucking banana for that? I don't know. But no. And he was like, okay, I'll write down, we will. And, you know, they were just so happy. So they gave us like 23 something off the room. How about we give you $20 plus the tax off the room? Fucking fine. We'll take it. Because I ate that banana yesterday, so we're square. 23 something. If you say banana a bunch, it starts to sound really weird. Yeah. I probably never... You know, this is Cher's life. People click over like, what the fuck is she bitching about bananas for over there? Bananas are the hot topic. Ah, shit. Now, for the real hot topic. My first hot topic today is going to be Chris McDonough. Sorry, not sorry. But, I mean, he kind of asked for it. I don't know. I'll offer him a banana after. I don't know. White Rabbit. You need to start watching people I loved from the beginning. Yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do. I did not get to watch, but I saw your panel lineup. Was it yesterday? We just got home. Excuse me. We got home Sunday, like evening. So it's been a lot of just, we're almost done unpacking, got all the laundry done, you know, cleaning all the litter boxes and getting the house together. And you just still recouping from the trip, honestly. But I've been catching up. But I saw your panel up. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm going to watch it. But yeah, I missed a lot. So it was like 7-8 days, really, that I was just focused, honestly, on my surroundings. And I didn't get to really follow what was going on in the community, so I've been trying to catch up, and holy shnikes, it's a lot. Gwen taught us how to spell bananas. Yes. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious if I blared that song on my phone. Oh, where were you guys when that would have been hilarious. I haven't left that review for that hotel yet, but I'm going to. And that shit will be bananas. I am definitely adding in bananas. Because you guys, if you would have seen how pissed I was in that parking lot of that hotel, just they got bananas though. No fucking problem. When I seen that lady walk in with a bag of bananas after that, I was fucking done for. And then the owner standing out there, he's on the phone. He really bad wants the power back on his hotel because he knows, okay, purple hair girl's bitching. I know a lot of people are probably going to follow suit. Like, I want my power back on, right? Like, he's just mad. The minute the power went back on, we were all sitting outside the hotel. We were actually sitting right by the motorcycle, right at the door. And the owner's out there on his phone. And anyways, we all see the power go back on. And all of a sudden, the owner's like, it's back on! It's back on! He was like, as if that was going to make nobody complain that we all sat out for hours with no fucking power in that hot hotel. They should have generators for that, no? Like, something, because that was not safe or healthy. Like, I thought about the kids there. Some of the families that had, like, babies and stuff in that heat. That would be, terrible. So, I was pissed. And the thought of I've never ever been offered a fucking banana in a complaint in my life, and I wasn't sure how to take it. I was not sure if I should have been thankful for the banana or not. I would have been a little bit happier they offered me that juice for real though, and I about asked for it, but I would have fallen down. I would think, right? Because we're in the middle of freaking Vernon in the mountains in the middle of freaking woods with that heat, and it's not cool. Then you can't even get, because Mark was like, I'm going to go jump in the pool. Because someone was like, just go to the pool, hop in the pool. And we're like, yeah, it's probably the coldest spot. Let's go hop in the pool. They fucking locked the doors to the pool. Probably because they didn't want the entire hotel down at the pool, jumping in the pool at the same time to stay cool. Instead, bananas was the answer. Next time someone's mad at me, I'm offering them a banana and just see how fucking happy they are. Mr. Cher gets mad at me. You want a banana? Maybe you'll have a banana. Okay, let me pull up. I'll get off the banana kick. I just never in my life thought I'd be offered a banana over heat exhaustion. Okay, so where do we start? I'm not going to play his content. I'm not going to play his video, but give me a thumbs up. Did you watch Chris McDonough's interview with Mary and Jeannie on a Sunday evening? It would have been. I did a little bit, of course, to try and catch up. That was live. I did check it out. I ended up turning it off because I was like annoyed. I spoke a little bit about it last night. No, that's just bananas. Killer! Bro. Andrew's gonna get himself in some trouble repping that shit. Man, that made me angry. I'm like texting, I'm texting the crew like, this motherfucker. Like, they're like, shit. They say, we don't own him. No. No. He better be careful with that. Just saying. Tammy. All my awesome mods. He's not right for that at all, Killer. He can get himself hurt. He's gonna get himself all the way hurt. We'll leave it at that, right? Okay, Chris McDonough. Watching him. You guys, thumbs up? Okay. Thumbs up. Okay. And anyone following, as we should, whether we like the content or like the content creator, we should watch as much as possible, right? But the thing is that show absolutely, in my opinion, didn't have anything to do with summer. They try to mask it. Chris McDonough. All right. Well, I'm just going to call him Christopher. Christopher. He likes to pretend like he is helping Summer. Retired cop, right? That's how I feel about it. Retired cop, and his behavior is disturbing for a man of his statute and age. Should we see? Now, I've always said it. Has Chris McDonough put some good stuff out there? Yes. But is he using the shit out of Mary, Jeannie, and Trish? Hell yeah. And I always thought that. But little did I know until I'm grinding up some weed. Dad sent me home with a goodie bag, y'all. Let me pull up. We can pull up a community post because we can't get in trouble for that. Which this is what got me. So, no community. All right. Sometimes I sound funny when I'm sharing screen, so just kind of deal with it if you would. Hey, I'll be frank. Angela, would you think with a case being open, he would? I would freaking think so. And I would think that somebody who had the career that he has had would also fucking know that. But we are going to try and get an attorney out here or ask some questions. And I don't know if we'll have to pay like an hourly fee or what, but it would be good. Am I sharing my screen? No. Okay. So community tabs. Dude, I want to remind people that way back when, like in the 90s, this man was on a case about another young missing girl. I can't remember her name, but dude wrote a song about this missing girl, which is creepy. I love you, Leticia. I love you, something like that. Oh man. Okay, so he makes this post, right? So it happened to you. The truth of the innocent is the liar's most useful tool. Stephen King. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I had a couple people in mind. I'm like, who is that about, right? Thank you, world peas. And I'm like, pretty sure it was about Tiffany Marie, right? And then, yeah, sure shit. Tiffany Marie makes a post. And I'm like, damn. Because I did not know that at all. Let's pull up her post because I was like, oh my word. Okay, here we go. And what Tiffany Marie was saying, was it last night or this morning? No, it was last night, I think. I am on board with what she was saying. I'm like, yes, girl. Like, fuck yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys were aware. Okay, that's the live. No, she made a post. Did she? Okay, now I agree with this post too, but this isn't the one I saw. Did she take that one down? She must have took that one down or edited it. She made a post. Basically, she said she's the one about that got Chris McDonough in touch with Trish and Jeannie and Mary. No, I think that one has been deleted and she made a new one, which is probably, so this is, she did a live on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch. That is 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay, I can stand her talking though, unlike Jody Sue. Okay, all right, let's read this one. There will be no conviction in Utah. Okay, this was the one, but she edited it. There will be no conviction in Utah. I've been saying this. I talk to Mark all the time, Mr. ChəR. I talk to him all the time. I say nothing's going to happen in Utah. Unfortunately, they have gone all over the YouTubes. Where's their attorney? If they have a good attorney, their attorney is going to tell them not to be paneling, even with Chris McDonough. Chris McDonough brings them on panel for views, plain and simple, to keep the views in the Summer Wells case going, because there isn't much. And I don't give jack shits about these made up letters from Tim Mullen and the uppers and all of that. This isn't news. This is just, I don't know what it is. It's still a mess, right? It's about the money for him. Now, you got Jeannie and Mary on there. Jeannie has been smart and stayed almost completely quiet for how long? I had no idea it was Tiffany Marie. And Tiffany Marie said she felt like she was being pressured from Chris. And she's not the first person where I've heard that from, who Chris has had interactions with, by the way. Now, Christopher, he lies a lot. For an officer, I'm so glad he's not a cop no more, because judging... Let's do like the police and the detectives do and judge off of behavior. I'm judging off his behavior now. So I'm thinking his behavior in the past isn't very trustworthy. I'm telling you, anyone who's been locked up by that man should honestly get an attorney on your case and have your case re-looked at. That's no lie. That's how I honestly feel. It's not my first time fucking saying that. Anyone who has been put away under that guy's work or team needs to have their case re-looked at. I'm not saying they should be let go. I'm saying they should have a different set of eyes re-look at their case. Take that, however you want. I honestly don't give a shit. Chris McDonough has been telling everyone that I've got warrants out. Canada's gonna get lit up with warrants. She's going to prison over Summer Wells. She's getting lit up with warrants. Oh, dumbass. What are you talking about? What warrants? How can I? TBI told me to do what I was doing. Now, I also noticed when I clicked him off, it was because I don't know if a lot of people notice he's doing subtle jabs at the TBI. Because the TBI came out and said they aren't working with him. Notice how he had to say on Sunday night, he said, what did he say? TBI did not take Mary and Jeannie's cases seriously. Why is he saying that? I don't know, because that sure shit doesn't make the TBI look good or sound good, does it? Hey, Hope and Holy, Krista, he trashed Gabby's case. See, I don't doubt it. I know he had his hand in the Morphew situation as well. But, he's so narcissistic. Oh, Planet Shaw, yes. Super narcissistic. Now, it does make me concerned. Other YouTube cops don't agree with his behavior. Absolutely, they don't. That's why I like Duty Ron. He does not really agree with that. Yeah. I won't call them out, but yes, I have seen the other officers and retired. I'll say retired because I have respect for the other ones. I'm sorry, I don't have much respect. I have no respect actually for Chris. Why? Because he came out of here just using people, and I knew the platform he started off is trash. So I was already like, okay, well, fuck this guy, because let me tell you, I'm gonna do a whole fucking show about the channel Unmasked, and you guys, I mean, I'm telling you, I can fucking show shit too, but that bitch tried to get me to fucking use my platform for terrible shit, including lying about FBI investigations and shit. And that was when Mark was like, I don't trust this. Like, this is crazy. Like, how come, why is she going to you or whatever? So it didn't make sense. So that's when I started stepping away. It was, you guys all, Teresa, right? It was a mess. I'm so glad she got away from that mess. But yes, a mess is what it was. But anyways, we'll go there sometime this week. But knowing that Chris McDonough was backed by her, I was like, yeah, fuck this. Already, because just distasteful. And you could see he didn't really give a shit about, I don't think, Summer. He cared more about trying to make a name for himself and let's get Don put away, as if Don did what he did and he should pay for that, okay? However, I still believe that it very, very much affected Summer's case. It does that make sense to you guys? I think that very much he should pay for it, but I also think that the focus should be on bringing Summer home first, and then he pays for it. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that altogether anymore, but I'm just saying he affected the case big time by doing what he's doing, and it was all about himself, making a name for himself. And if you can't see that last night, or Sunday, we're on Tuesday now, Sunday evening was exploiting Mary and Jeannie, I don't know what to tell you, because that's all I saw and heard. And I'm like, damn. Now, Chris said at the very beginning, he said, we're not here to talk about their cases, right? We can't do that. I'm not here to talk about their cases. We're here to talk about their theories on Miss Summer Wells. Do we need more theories, first of all? No, the fuck we don't. But okay, it's good to hear them. They have their right to say their thoughts and opinions and their theories, just like we all do, right? Especially Mary and Jeannie and Trish, right? Absolutely. I'm just grinding to roll some for later. These British Columbia nugs, though, guys. I'm Canadian. I'm in Canada. It is legal. But anyway, you said it perfectly. He's interested in making a name for himself. Yes, he wanted to be the big man on the case, and that's why he was so pissed at me when I started talking to Don. Which, whether I was in the picture or not, Don was never going to continue talking to that man because Mullen was behind him as well. And no fucking way Mullen was going to allow him to keep talking to that man, right? Yeah, now here's the thing. I would like Mary, Jeannie, and Trish, all of the victims, to have their justice. They deserve that. But he's using them. He's manipulating them. They don't even see it, which makes me upset because he, in my opinion, that is re-victimizing. Re-victimizing. Now, here to talk about Summer and not your case. So we're not gonna hurt your cases. Bullshit. Because they're talking about Summer, but what they're saying can affect their case. I'm telling you right now, the things that came out of Mary's mouth is probably going to ruin her case. She literally said that she spent, when Don was in Utah for that several months before Summer got gone, that she was around Don almost every day. What? Okay. And then she also said Don and Pam would come over to her house, and Pam would tell her that Don was shooting up in the bathroom, and that's where Mary drew the line, knocking on the door. Bam, 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 bam. You got to get out of here. You can't be doing that shit in my house around my kids. Hold up. Wait a minute, Mary. You have the same dude. That's what you're worried about? But what he did to you as a child, you're not concerned he might do to your children? He's in the house. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no disrespect to Mary and Jeannie, but that stuff is stuff that is now online. And if you don't think a defense team can use that, you're mistaken. So you draw the line at him shooting up in your bathroom, but not that he could potentially touch your children. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to be a bitch. I'm saying that because they have open cases, and this is what Chris McDonough has going on, and he should know better. Any attorney is going to say, stop fucking talking. She said that live on Sunday night. Tell me if you don't think that that harms her case. No, that's the problem. They're not thinking. They're not thinking because they trust someone who worked for law for over 2.5 decades. They put their trust in this man. They think they're safe, and they're not. He's fucking destroying their cases. But it's okay, you guys. Go sub their channel. Go sub their channel. She makes great food. I talked to them for a year. What the fuck? There's no case in Utah, guys. I'm telling you, Chris McDonough has single-handedly ruined that for those ladies. If not all of the lives before, Sunday night sure as shit did. Because if I'm a defense attorney, I'm taking everything that was just said on Sunday night. And if he doesn't private that shit, he doesn't care about them girls or their cases. I promise you that. If that live stays up, he doesn't give a shit about Mary and Jeannie and Trish's cases. And that is facts. I don't give a damn what other people think. That is true. Coming from a survivor, you don't care, Chris McDonough. You're a fucking liar, using and re-victimizing these women for your fucking channel and almighty dollar. That's how I really feel. So fucking light me up with warrants, you fucking bitch. Fucking asshole. Hey, Trulia. I don't give a shit if it was years ago. That's still what defense will use, though. That's what they will say in court. Doesn't matter. After that happened, they were still hanging out with Dawn and having Dawn around their children. Tell me that doesn't fucking hurt their case. I'm actually getting pissed because Chris McDonough is re-victimizing these women. He's re-victimizing them. And we all know it. And Chris McDonough got a problem now because we all see it after Sunday night. All of us fucking see it. You know? And this man walked around with a badge for 2.5 decades, y'all. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, let's not forget this. Here, let's. Dude's getting paid too. I don't know if y'all have actually taken the time to look, but let's share screen here for a minute. If y'all actually look at his descriptions, he let's go. Maybe it's his about. Oh, okay, so he changed his about, so it might be in the videos. Let's just click on a video. Let's go to the description. Okay. Now, it might have changed since the last time I looked, but let's take a look at this. So, I know the RV company that he has his RV through, like, sponsor him or something, because it... Oh, so he's got a website. Let's get that Karen's book. Okay, so he took a lot of the stuff off. He had a lot, like he had Amazon, not a wish list, but like he was working, you know, kind of partnering with Amazon. He was partnering with the company that he got his RV through. There was a lot of partnerships, some kind of mail on the go, like when you're on the go or RV, like van life or whatever, you can get like your mail pickups at different post offices or something like that. But yeah, so he shouldn't be re-victimizing these girls, because I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but just got off of work and need to use some ChəR. ChəR's pissed today over bananas and Chris McDonough. Yeah. Would Cold Case Foundation not step in, though, and tell him to stop? I think he runs that company, so is he going to tell himself to stop? I don't know. I'm not really sure how that works, but wasn't he was working on a different show that I think parted ways with him. Y'all know the one. Lip Lock always makes pretty comments. That's what I thought. He runs the Cold Case Foundation. So that's another reason I haven't done a... I agree with you, CM. Wreck the Utah case. There is no Utah case. No, and I've said that almost from day one. I don't think they've got a good case. No. I don't know why. The other thing, too, and I could be wrong, he's got a release date. It's not a transfer date. It's a release date. So he could get released and then picked up by Utah. Not really sure. But, I mean, the sisters seem to feel that the case are going good. It's going their way. And there's you know, things being done, and you know, it's going a good direction how they want it, and I hope that's true, but I don't think so, because any good defense team, and somehow Don Wells seems to get away with everything. We also have to realize Utah, I'm not sure Utah is an easy state to get those kinds of charges on people anyway. But, right, Planet Shaw, right. No, not from today. Just discussing, you know, topics from the last couple days. I'm still on catch-up mode from getting home from British Columbia, so... You're not missing much. It's really Cher just ranting and bitching about stupidity. And Chris McDonough re-victimizing victims for views and money. And did you guys notice too? He was like, if you guys send me a super chat or whatever, like, we're just going to keep the focus on Mary and Jeannie tonight. So if you send one, thank you. But, you know, we're not going to acknowledge it. We're just going to. And I'm thinking, what? Okay, if I said some shit like that, I'd for sure have some hate. But what don't I do that gets me hate anymore, right? I don't even know. Someone that like Chris McDonough, who, you know, I would assume, I would think that retired. Do you see Duty Ron? Let's just say that. Do you see any of these other officers going back and attacking other creators? Do you see that? Because I sure don't. And that speaks volumes. Chris wants to talk about people's behavior so much. Well, let's talk about his behavior. Because it sucks. And it sure as shit ain't a cop I'd ever want protecting my streets or protecting my people. And I can't. Jeez. You know, and the whole Michael Crow case. He sure shit didn't want that out. That's when he struck me. Ooh, he doesn't like people talking about that Michael Crow case, does he? When he said he tries to distance himself, who goes on the radio the next fucking night or the same night after that to try and make sure he looks good. I'm not kidding you. After Michael Crow's case, when it came out what he had done, within 24 hours, dude was on the radio. Plus, I don't trust anyone Oprah interviews and has on her show, okay? Just saying. Statute of limitations is not up. I guess some of the charges will still stand. I received a guest rating. What? I don't know what that means. So, there are some charges that still fall under that he could be charged for. He's admitted to something, so that could be probably, if something does go forward, that could be it. But there's going to be some kind of plea deal taken. He's going to go take some freaking classes or do something. He's going to get a very light slap on the wrist, if anything. Nothing is going to happen. And these girls aren't going to get proper justice, which for me pisses me off because I would like them to. Steve Johnson. Now that's the buddy, right? The analyst guy who made his platform off of coming up and paneling with Chris McDonough, if I'm not mistaken, Steve, right? Wasn't there 5 other? Yes, I believe there is a 7 total. I don't know how to. I don't know. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Yeah, 7. Yeah. Jeannie, Mary, Trish, and I guess 4 of their friends. There may be more victims that haven't come out yet. I am not sure. But yeah, there's at least 7. And the other ones aren't talking, which is probably better for their cases. That's probably the smart move. They deserve to tell their story. Yes, he does have his own YouTube channel now. I did see that. So, I watched him comparing the letters. I don't know if he thinks that Don really wrote those. I think I left a comment like, but Don didn't really write those though, you know? So, I don't have much of an opinion really on Steve. It could be honestly that he's just at fault for being his friend, or you know what I mean? Like he might now not be very liked because of how we were introduced to him, which is not fair to Steve at all. He's another slow talker that I do have to speed up when he's talking, but I don't have anything really to say on Steve. And I'm going to be honest, it's because I really don't watch Steve. I've watched him a handful of times and I don't finish the videos, so I don't have much of an opinion. I sure don't have the same opinion as I have with Chris, because I don't, he doesn't go and attack people like Chris does. He doesn't do any of that. So my opinion of Steve is much better than my opinion of Chris, but I don't, he's not on like, oh, I have to watch that, you know, for Summer's case. It's not that. So I don't know. Hopefully that's helpful. Does that help you out with how I feel about Steve? They say 7 altogether. I don't know how true that is. 7 victims, 7 alibis, 777. It seems to keep going in this case. So the other 4, 5, 6, 7, even Trish is kind of being smarter. I don't want to say Mary and them are being silly by talking. They deserve to talk. The thing is I really wish that they would get their justice first and then tell their stories on their own platforms. Start a platform together, or go on Mary's channel, or Jeannie start a platform, everyone start their own platform, or everyone get together on one platform. I don't care, but I want to see the victims get their justice. If that's deserved, yeah, I want to see that. You know, well, what Don's confessed to, yeah, I want to see them get their justice, right? But Chris is harming that. And Chris has to know that. There's no way he doesn't know that. But, you know, he's trying to act like Mr. Oh, I'm your friend. I'm helping you. I'm supporting you. God. So what I would like to see, or what I wish would have happened, because now it's too late anyway, is yes, I wish that they'd fight their case, get justice for their cases, and then all come out together and tell their story, write a book, talk to some producers. Chris knows many people he could put them in touch with to tell their story. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying they don't deserve to tell their story. I'm just saying that maybe the timing is not proper so that they can get proper justice. I have no issues with Mary, Jeannie, and Trish whatsoever. Do I have questions? Yes, I do. Are they fair questions? Probably not, but I have the questions because they've been so public. Do you know what I'm saying? And because of the words that are coming out of their mouth. And if I'm the only one who... I'm not the only one, let's put it that way. I know I'm not the only one wondering certain things. Like, why did we wait till Summer got gone to report this on Donald? I don't know. And I'm just being honest in my thinking. It's better late than never, but why did we wait till then? Why wasn't this reported back when he supposedly tried to sell his kids, Donald and Margie? Why wasn't this reported then? Why did it take Summer going missing before this happens? I don't know, but these are questions that I have. Are they fair questions? I don't know. They're fair to me because it's been so public now, and the things that come out of their mouth, I'm going... Okay, help this make sense. Help me make sense of this. And I know every human's different, but I've sure got questions, you know. But people tell me, well, that doesn't matter. Their victim share. Okay, but I feel like they kind of do matter, you know. Because why? Why wasn't it reported before? I don't know. That makes me feel weird. I also am a survivor, and I sure shit would not be around. Vanessa! Hey, boo. We got to panel up again, girl. I just got back from British Columbia on Sunday evening, so give me another day or two, and I'll be in touch, because, yeah. That would be a good one. That would raise my spirits. ChəR, Chris just wants some talking to him. Yes, yes, he does seem somewhat possessive over these ladies, no? You think questions are fair, Angie? Thank you. I mean, they're coming on public platforms and they're saying these things. I think it's fair to wonder, right? I can't just ignore that. Okay, well, I have this question now. I can't just ignore that, but I do wonder a lot of things. And I'm sorry, if this does go to a trial, they're going to have to answer some pretty hard questions. Putting victims of domestic violence and SA and R word on social media, and not just social media, but to put them on the stand and on a trial, you know that the defense's job is to tear apart these victims and make them look like they were deserving of what happened. That's not me and my feelings. I'm being honest. Look back at many other very public essay trials with women. They get torn down. Now, Chris should know this from his field of work. And it's not, I don't get it. But then again, I don't know. So I feel like my questions are fair, because I do feel like these questions are going to come out if it happens to go to trial. There's going to be very hard questions, unreliable, untrustworthy, still questions on all involved on both ends. If that's prank call months ago, right? Oh, yeah. Well, it was for sure a prank call. But, of course, Mary was all set up, ready to record that call of all nights. All set up, ready to record. So, yeah, it was interesting. I mean, for sure that was a prank. We know that. We know how they like to get down. I know Don had tried to plan with me $1 million pay-per-view idea, which I'm like, what the fuck? Your daughter is missing and you're worried about making $1 million, and then you're just going to confess how much you love your church. The church, the church, the church. Also, okay, so what will the Wells media management, the Sandman, who weirdly keeps getting tied to porno movies, okay? Just by Googling his name is odd to me. Not only to missing children's weird names of feet fables and that, but let's not forget that he has tried to get involved in the Michael Vaughn case, which is also listed in the weird movies with the Tim Mullen, the feet fables and all that. Were you there yesterday when I started Google? Teen porn. 13-year-old teen porn popping up with Jodie Sue Brown and Tim Mullen, which we're going to dig deeper in tonight. No pun intended. Okay? But for real, there's something not right here. But anyway. I'm wondering if Mary gave up after she had to drop charges when she was SA'd at 16. She went to the police, but her damage, her drop it. Oh. Jeannie told us what this is all about in the very beginning of the interview. Yeah. I didn't take the guy who assaulted me to court because I thought I'd be torn apart. I got him back another way, which actually worked out better. Good for you. Not that people shouldn't go. I mean, if that's what they are willing to do and they are prepared for that, cool. And maybe they would be prepared for that. But I can't help but feel like it feels like, it looks like, it sounds like Chris doesn't give a shit about these women, and they don't see it, and that's okay. They can be upset at me for saying that, because I want them to get justice, but I don't think that this is the right move to make. I wish they'd come out, make a book, make a movie, or come out with their own platform that's monetized. I mean, I think they already got them on. Mary does, I think, but it doesn't matter why she didn't, because a lot of people, it's on their own time, right, Jean? Why didn't Mary press charges against Dawn after she turned 18? Her dad couldn't make her drop the charges then. Well, family pull on you. It's a fair question. It will probably be asked if it goes to the court. But at the same time, I don't know if it's a fair question, because everyone has their own time, right, to say it, and that's why. Have you listened to the new info about the connections between Tennessee and Utah? What do you think about it? I've heard little bits of it. I am going to look more up to that, but there is connections. There's a lot of connections, and I think that there's no big coincidence. Summer's Marker in Utah, right? And yeah, there's a lot of ties, and it makes me think like, well, if we all see this, we all can unbury this stuff. You know, what the hell is TBI waiting for? I still don't quite understand, but I'm hoping that it's like charges that are being held back. But Casey Anthony got charged. She had to do 3.5 years for lying to police, right? Candace has for sure done that. She has actually admittedly given minors alcohol and substances. Minors have admittedly said Candace has given them alcohol and substances. I'm sorry, but she's lied. Grandis has lied. She's been allowed to leave the freaking state. None of it makes sense. And what did I say from day one of covering this case? This case is designed to go cold. I said that, right? And we are halfway there to a cold case almost. Cold case, actually 3 years or more. That's what makes a cold case, but over a year, in my opinion, that's a cold case too, you know, and I said it from the beginning. Everything is wrong. This is designed to go cold. It's designed to make a little hype. Tim Mullen himself said he kept it off of the national level, right? He wanted to keep it on the YouTube level because it was easier to put the fires out, right? Than if it was on, you know, the grand stage of the TVs and that. Remember? Do you remember not Chris McDonough, Tim Mullen saying that? So, I don't know, yo. I don't know. Their theories, like, it's the same theories we've had, though. Before, like, we've all thought, okay, Summer's being held by somebody. We all know, like, it's not even new theory. And Chris is all like, oh, Mary and Jeannie, we're not here to talk about Mary and Jeannie, but he has to realize everything coming out of their mouth is harming their cases, because as much as it's not about their case, they're still saying things that go towards their case. So but as far as the theory they have, it's not a theory that's not already out there. But I'm just like, wow, dude. How many more times is he going to have these women up on his fucking panel to talk about the same shit or different theory or whatever? And it's like, dude, give it up. Give it up. Why Grandis was... I don't understand that either. Hey, Shell. Yeah, none of it makes sense. She was allowed to leave state right away. Grandis came out saying she had a nap. So there's lying going on. Why aren't they in trouble for lying? Grandis, whew. Y'all, I learned a lot. The things that I already knew about my own grandma, but the things that I learned and then I was like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that, right? Yeah. There is a thing of people being terrible, terrible, evil, 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 but they hide behind being a all-American granny. Let's not go for her. She's all-American granny. Look at her taking her grandkids to do this and do that, giving her dolls and candies. Yo. Hey, Xena. In my opinion, every fucking one of these characters should be in jail. Exactly how I feel, Lip Lock. That is exactly how I feel. Like, how is the whole town or area not freaking locked up at this point? I don't know. But if you remember when I first started covering this, I said that there was several people. 7. There goes the 7 again. I always said there's at least 5 people who should be in prison for what happened this summer. Whether it's Dawn, Candace, Grandis, Jody Sue, Andy, I don't know. But there's a minimum of 5 people who should all rot in hell. I don't feel bad saying that. Rot in fucking hell. Because it's my personal opinion that they've known about abuse and have allowed it and have done nothing until it was too late. And they all want to fucking run their mouths now and have a monetized YouTube channel. I ain't never seen anything like this in my life. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Every time I see one of these fuckers, I suspect a person of interest get a super chat from someone, my skin crawls. Because the things that have come out these people's mouths alone, I'm shocked at the support that they have. They should be locked up for the things that come out of their mouth alone. Smother a baby if it has something wrong with it. Oh, there goes another one. I found a baby shoe in my car. There goes another kid. What? Fuck. No. Name another case as bizarre as this one. Tim Mullen. I know I call him Mullins all the time, but Lip Lock. Yeah, it's Mullen. I call him Mullins, I guess, because I'm talking about him as, you know, I don't fucking know. But I call him Tim Mullins. That's wrong. His name is Tim Mullen. Mullen. Mully. Mully Mully. Lip Lock, do you see these? You see this green gold from British Columbia? Woo! They're huge. I don't think the camera makes them look as big as they are. Freaking huge. Xena! Oh, just hit a poor girlfriend. No! Oh, the Lord will forgive you. It was an accident. Poor little, what was it? Poor little gopher. Why didn't the stepsisters check on the boys before Summer went missing? Not only girls are abused. Thank you, Lola. I've had that thought, and I think that that is a fair thought. Anyone saying that's not a fair thought, but I have been literally attacked for asking these questions, and I don't understand the people who... Sure, I got to send you a video of your dog. Yes, do it. I'm back on the Wi-Fi now, so I'll get your stuff. You want to be up there? Right, Seylah? Smells so good. But bringing this into the hotel rooms, I'm like, oh my gosh. Just smelling up the rooms. It's a fair question, Lola. I think it is a fair question. In fact, I think most questions, if we're asking with honestly trying to understand, it's a fair question. These people are publicly coming out and saying these things. And it's going, maybe, to go before a jury, right? In both cases, the SA cases, the Summer cases, we hope, we pray that somebody will be going before a jury and paying the price to get justice. And there's going to be all of these questions. It's not going to be, you can't ask that. You're not, what the fuck? You can't ask that, because it all matters, in my opinion. But that's how they work. Let's attack them because, you know, they're asking questions. Oh my God, not asking questions. There's a documentary on Peacock that is eerily similar to this case. It's called Monsters in the Shadows. I'm going to look that up. You guys seen the, oh, who was the girl you guys, what was that case I played the documentary. I was like, I'll take a hit to play this because I wanted to bring awareness again, how sick the grandmas are and how they can be the uppers. V. What is her name? I feel terrible. I forgot it because her story is just, I want to get her name. Yeah, and the family murdered her. Grandma was the ringleader. Vera Joe, that's her name. Yep, Voices for Vera. Now, let me see if I can. How do I copy that? Oops. Vera Joe. Another fucked up one. And Grandma was the ringleader. She's disgusting. And I know what I'm getting you, Cher, for your pretty nugs. My pretty nugs. You know, I told my dad, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna smoke this. I just want to save it. You know, it came from my dad, and he was like, smoke it. It's good for you. I'm like, okay, yes, sir. Vera Joy, yes. Zena, thank you. Very sad, very sad. The documentary, where did I watch that documentary at? Where did I watch that documentary? Let me see if I can. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, we'll try this. So I will find the actual, I'll make a community post with the documentary that I watched and showed, but here's my show. Excuse me, that I played the documentary in, but I will, what was the name of that? I was writing down. Hey, oh my gosh, haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? Happy to see my channel grow on. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Y'all check out Raphael's channel. He is awesome. I got to actually watch him go viral. It was amazing. When, you know, the whole Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith and the entanglement come out. He made a video and I watched this boy go viral in 12 hours. It was insanity. Still super proud of you for that. But yeah, really good channel. He's definitely our people. Super cool, chill. So check out his channel, guys. You'll like him. He's not true crime, but he covers a lot of, you know, pop culture, I think is the word for it. Wandering Hearts, hey. Riza, hey, hey, hey. I did. We stopped there. We stopped there. Yeah, we one of our stops was there. It was beautiful. I've got some pictures actually from there. Some pictures and video. Oh, I gotta. Okay, I gotta make sure my kids get that. I need to talk to you at Trulia. Why be so nosy? Needs to talk to you, Trulia. Monsters in the shadow. Thank you. Monsters in the shadow. In the shadows. Okay. Got it. Got that. Thank you. All right. So you guys, it's hot and sweaty in this room and I'm live again. What freaking time is it? 3:52, so 4, 5, 6. I'm live in about 3 hours and 7 minutes, where we are going to really dig into, again, no pun intended, but we're going to go down the Jody Sue and Tim Mullen rabbit hole and why the hell teen porn pops up when you put them two names together. I don't understand it. That makes no sense. We'll put other names together. You all don't do it. I don't want you ruining your phones and your computers and your electronics. I already fucked up and did it on my busted ass phone. Okay, so this has to get upgraded, you know, sometime when I can. So this phone is trashed anyway. So anyway, you know, I'll just show you on my phone to save your phones, okay? We will Google on Cher's phone that's already Googled shit that she probably shouldn't. Hey, Penny, you fell asleep. No, that makes me feel like I sound like Jody Sue. Yes. Why, when you put Jody Sue Brown and Tim Mullen together in Google, does teen porn pop up? Some of y'all, I'm like, let's go, okay? It is bad, but yes. See you guys in like 3 hours, and we're gonna go really down this rabbit hole. A night in Jody Sue. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna go now. Love y'all. Bye.